Hey guys, this is going to be part 6 of the Batch 1 game tutorial. I just wanted to make a quick one because I've been seeing that people are having a lot of common problems and bugs with their games. So I'm going to be fixing those today because there's quite a bit of them, and I did not really write my code great in the first 5 parts. So we're just going to go over a few things today, and I'm going to make it really short for you guys. So I'm just going to kind of show you what I've done and what to write, and I guess I'll explain it a little. But anyways, so we're basically just going to take this part, this entire part right here, and we're just going to we're going to take this right here and just paste it into here, which I know it'll have underlined right now, but we'll get back to that. And then here, in here, you're just going to put all of this code right here. So you're going to have name here, and then go to your cube collect, I believe. Yeah, cube collect. And then when you fire the badge, award thing in the remote event, you're gonna put hit.name right here with a comma next to badge. This is just gonna get the cube's name, so we can easily get it and send it over here to the server. So that's what you need to do there, and that's literally it. And then in here, just put all of this real quick. You can pause the video if you want, and then we're gonna go into here and we're just gonna erase all of this, because we don't even need it, and that was what was causing a lot of our problems. We're only going to change the color of this when we actually get awarded the badge. We're not going to change it every time we open the index, because that is super unreliable. So we're just going to do this instead, and that's it for that. But we do need to change this. So what I'm going to do for this is, as you can see, it works fine in here, owned and total and stuff. Since it's like this, since it's a variable in here, we're going to need to actually we're gonna need to just make these into values instead. So what we're gonna do is, this is the script inside of here, I believe, or inside of the index. Yeah. So we're just gonna put a couple integer values inside of here. So just look up int, and then int value should come up. I'm gonna name this one owned, and then I'm gonna just actually copy this, duplicate it, and then just name it total. And then these are gonna be our values. So we're gonna do script.parent.owned.value, and then we're gonna do script.parent.total.value. And then basically what we're going to do is we're going to take these two variables, going to slap them inside of here, and then what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and just find where these are. So we're just going to say actually we're going to put them inside of the function, so put them inside of this, and then just put them like right up here, so at the first part. And I'm going to do player.player.main.index.scrollingframe.script.total, and then you're just going to copy this, paste it here, and then you're going to put owned instead. Oh, and then put .value after them, by the way. Don't forget that. That's important. So then what you're going to need to do here is, I'm pretty sure that that's about it. This will just get, oh yeah, and then you're gonna wanna also, in here you're gonna wanna, actually wait, yeah, in here you're just gonna want to add one to the total. Actually, put it inside of here, put it right here, bam, perfect. And so that should probably fix your problem for the index, because I know that you guys have been having a lot of common errors. Oh, we made an error. Hang on. Main.index scrolling frame. Oh, script. Sorry, you guys put script inside of this script inside of the scrolling frame. You just need to put script because they're inside of the script. Yeah. So then if you play, and then you just open and close it a few times. See, nothing's gonna happen that's wrong. So I've already found purple cube, so I have to go and erase mine really quick. So just give me like 1 sec. I have to go erase mine from my inventory. So you delete it from your inventory. It should still show up on here. So if we just reset, it shouldn't show up after we are done resetting. So now, as you can see, we don't have it, or the marker for some reason, but whatever, that doesn't matter, it's the same badge. So if you guys were here from the last tutorial, I believe, I showed you how to do 3D objects for your badges, but I have to get rid of all of that now because I still have it in here. Oops, actually I want to keep those. So just kind of follow what I'm doing, because if you accidentally did that, then you're gonna probably want to get rid of it. Just this is what you need to type here. You need to get rid of a few parents, but it should be good for right there. And then, oh, here we are. Hit.badge ID. Okay. I'm pretty sure that that's it. So just, oh, right here too. So yeah, just get rid of all of that. Then you should be good. Okay guys, my bad. My mistake was scrolling frame.frame, because that's where we're actually putting them. So make sure you put .frame next to scrolling frame right there. Okay, so now that we've reset, as you can see, it's not in our inventory. Now if we do that, see, okay, that works, see? That now works. It turns green instantly now. And then attempt to index, no with index, so we're gonna go ahead and just, oh, here we go. Just do, yeah, do that instead, my bad. Do this line for this line instead, just replace it with this line right here. Also, before we continue, one thing I forgot to mention is these badge ID values, instead of them being string values, you need to go in here, insert object, and type for int, and then it should show up, and then just replace this one with badge ID. Just replace the name of that, and then for the value, just put the same value that you have inside of that. So yeah, just to make that clear, this is already an integer value though, so I don't have to worry about that. But make sure to replace your string values with integer values. Okay guys, I finally got it fixed. I'm just going to show you guys everything that I did real quick, and you can just copy it down, and I'll explain it a little bit. So in the badge order, this is what you're going to want to write. Basically, I don't know why, this must be some problem on Roblox's end, but it wouldn't change for me for a second. So you're going to want to put owned.value and remove the value from these two at the end. So don't put .value, just completely erase that on these two, and then put .value on these instead. For some reason, we're just adding 1 to the owned value. And then in the in here, everything else is fine, just that was pretty much the only issue. That's why it wasn't changing for me. And then go into your scrolling frame script, and you're gonna want to do toString right here, toString own.value and toString total.value. This is getting the string from the integer values inside of the script right here. It's getting the string from these and just basically turning them in, yeah, so it's getting the value from them and turning them into a string. Also, same error happened here, so just put .value after these instead of just total, and make sure that you remove the .value from these two as well if you already wrote those. And then put .value here, put it, oh yeah, and then just basically copy this line or copy this line and just paste it into these two areas right here and right down here. And so this is how you fix the oh yeah, and then total.value right here as well. So basically now if we go into the game, so I'm gonna just erase my purple cube one more time from my inventory here. So just delete from inventory, play here. So this is a pretty big problem, but we finally got it fixed. So basically, see, as you can see, 0 out of 3, and if we touch this, it immediately gets changed. It's now 1 out of 3, and you can see that the purple cube is now highlighted green to show that we have it. And yeah, and also if you're testing still and you don't have any badges inside of your other ones, it's okay, it still works. You can do this and it still does 2 out of 3 and it glows green like that. However, so and then 3 out of 3, that works. However, if you run over it twice, as you can see, it adds 1 and green cube. So basically, I think how we're gonna fix this is inside the cube collect, and badge doesn't equal to 0. You're just gonna put and badge doesn't equal to 0 inside your cube collect or whatever you have, This is just making sure that the badge doesn't equal to 0. So you can just yeah, so you can not run over it twice, or you can't run, or it doesn't even get awarded to at all. Actually, if the badge doesn't equal, or if the badge equals to 0 or it's nil. Nil just means nothing. Once again. Yeah, so basically, if you want these to work now, you're going to have to actually make the badges for them. So I wouldn't recommend adding any until you actually make the badges for them, because that's what's going to happen. So if once you just make the badges for them, then it should be fine and you should be able to collect all of them. But yeah, so that's basically it for that. That's how you fix that. That's like the biggest common problem I've been having, and if you spam this button now, it shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen to have any errors anymore. Just to explain that to you guys, I'm just gonna open the output real quick and just spam it a few times. As you can see, it does not give me any sort of error, so we've pretty much fixed that. And so let's say you have a lot of cubes. If we just duplicate these a whole lot of times. I've seen people with like 30 or more inside their games, and they've been having this issue. So now if I click play here, okay, I believe all of them show up, hopefully. And also, you're going to have to increase your scrolling frame size each time you want to add more, because not all of them will show up. As you can see, it gets cut off. So every time you add more and it exceeds over the limit, I just recommend making your scrolling frame like super giant, like just super big in size, so you really just never run out of room. But yeah, so apparently this is working, 1 out of 49. So if you guys still have any problems with anything, make sure to contact me on my Discord server. I'm usually always online, and I can always help you. Just make a ticket with the ticket tool, and I'll be there to help. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it for that. So let me just make sure that we don't have any more errors real quick. Okay guys, another problem that we're going to have is the teleports. I just want to fix this real quick. Basically, people are having problems where it will just teleport them back like in like a millisecond. So basically that's because we don't have a cooldown. Another problem is that people are getting errors because of their accessories, and it's not teleporting them back. Basically how we fix this is we just put and hit is a base part right here instead of the kill bricks folder script. That's one of the areas I believe that we're having the problem. And then another one I believe is in the just the teleports folder right here. Yeah, so and then if hit.parent humanoid, and then it gets all this other stuff, then we're gonna just paste this right here. We have to make sure that the hit is a base part, and basically what a base part is like it's parts, and all of the players' limbs are base parts. So we just want to make sure that it's a limb that's touching it, one of the players' blocky parts, and not like all their arms and legs or their head or their torso, and not their accessories, because that's gonna give us an error because you can't find humanoid or parts out of an accessory. So I'm pretty sure that that's it for that. And then also cooldown on these, I believe. Okay guys, this is basically what you need to write to fix the teleport script. I just wrote a few things in the wrong order, so that's why it was doing some weird things. But yeah, so it should be good now. Just write this, and the teleport should be fixed. Anyways, guys, I believe those were the two very main big issues that people were having. So if you had these issues, make sure to follow along with this tutorial. I'm pretty sure everyone's going to have it because you follow along with my code. If you already fixed it, that's awesome. But yeah, this is going to be the last part of this series. So I hope you enjoyed this series, and if you did, make sure you like and subscribe, don't forget. And if you haven't watched previous tutorials, go do that, or this is going to be confusing. And yeah, see you guys later, and more videos will come out soon.